One of my New Year's goals was to live stream every single week at least once. So I spent the past week setting that up. So in order to do that, the very first thing I did was set up a Discord community. Even though that has absolutely nothing to do with streaming, it was the natural first step. I obviously needed to do that. There was no other more important first step for me to be doing. It was just obviously Discord community. So there's a link in the description box to my Discord. You can hang out in there. I'm gonna be hanging out in there whenever I'm bored and alone and want to talk to you guys. I don't know, whatever. There's gonna be content updates there, so if you want just a centralized place to see all of my content, that Discord community is going to be the place to do it. So the link for the Discord is in the description box. Step 2 was obviously making the art for my Twitch. It wasn't really up to par with my standards from last time I was Twitch streaming regularly, and I wanted to really update that to really match what I'm trying to go for here. So I decided that in the future, down the line, that my VTuber model was going to be a pirate, which I actually did draw my very first representation of the potential character, my own OC representing myself as a pirate. I did draw that. It's horribly out of proportions. It looks really bad because I never learned how to draw anime. All of the colleges were like, and high school, the teachers and professors were like, yo, anime is an awful art style and you should never do it because it's just the worst. It makes you learn art wrong. And then I learned realism and abstract from school instead, even though I really wanted to learn how to do anime and it is the most influential art style of our day. Apparently, formal institutions don't recognize that, so I actually don't really understand how to draw anime. I have tried time to time. This is the best we're getting for right now, but I'm probably going to get better at drawing this character by drawing this character over and over and over again. So this is the first rendition of that character. And then I was like, okay, more art for my Twitch stream. I needed to make my about section, and all of the other Twitch streamers I watch, their about sections are absolutely gorgeous. I made a very rudimentary one. I drew this to use as a panel, and I made like a bunch of panels using it, but I wound up not using most of them, but I did wind up using this one. And then I also included a picture of my dog because Snowy, the most perfect pupper in the entire world, absolutely must be included because she will be making an appearance on my stream. Absolutely required. And I actually decided on this image in particular because, pirates are on ships and water, and, they use the stars to navigate, and I was like, oh, this is really pretty. Yay. So, nice and aesthetic water drawing. And then I made my Twitch banner, which very much is based on the fact that I love plaid, I love galaxies, my name is Valentine, and pirates. So I combined all of those things into a repeating image. It really gives MySpace, if anything. This image just, especially in the background on my Twitch, it just gives MySpace. I didn't actually have a MySpace back in the day. I wish I did, but I was just too young for it. I wasn't regularly on chat sites, and I thought social media were just chat sites. I didn't understand that MySpace wasn't a chat site, so I didn't go on chat sites at that age. Then I also made an offline banner for when I'm offline, even though it is rarely to be seen because I have suggested streamers. They are my friends and family, and there is one streamer on there I am not related to in any way, but she is my favorite. So all of those suggested streamers will usually be playing in my video banner when I'm not online, when I'm not Twitch streaming, if they're streaming. So very frequently those are playing, and then also Sometimes my VODs will play there, but other times it won't. I'm not sure how often we'll be seeing this, but I think it's really cute with the teacup and the map, and I'm like, oh my gosh, treasure map, pirate, tea, comfy, cozy. Yeah, that's me. 100% amazing, adventure, cozy, yay. And then I made a profile picture. I referenced one of my friend's drawings to make it, but I made a profile picture for myself because, so using a reference, I was able to get a lot more detail into an anime drawing, so I do think that there is some hope for the future with my anime drawing, but this is my profile picture for Twitch and my Discord. It's really cute and probably better than anything I have drawn in a while in that style. And then of course sometime while I was doing all of that, I actually made this like a really long list of what I needed to do in order to set up my Twitch stream, because I knew there was a lot I needed to set up because I moderate for my boyfriend's Twitch stream at RestfulRogue. He streams every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday at 7 p.m. for about 3 hours. So you should check him out. He is a femboy gamer. He's really cool. But I moderate for him. So I knew there was a lot of stuff involved in setting up a good professional looking Twitch stream. So I made like this huge ass list, which I then later realized a lot of it I don't actually have the ability to do until I make affiliate. Because I am not an affiliate on Twitch. I didn't make it last time that I was Twitch streaming because I stopped Twitch streaming, but I am going to try making affiliate this time because I want to Twitch stream once a week minimum. So we're gonna get there, and a lot of the stuff that I couldn't do off of this list I will be doing in the future, probably on stream no less. Regardless, it was a good jumping off point to like figure out what I could set up and what I couldn't. The next step was making sure everything was working on OBS, which it was. I did have to update OBS, but after that I set up everything that I could set up. And because I forgot my Switch and my Switch charger, I couldn't ensure that my Nintendo Switch could be used during my first live stream. However, that is something I will be setting up. I didn't ensure that that was set up because I forgot to bring it with me to my house. And, like, I do want to stream Nintendo Switch games, but everything is set up for me to stream computer games. So we're probably going to play a lot of computer games on Tuesday. So it'll be a lot of fun. We're gonna do games. I don't know what I'm gonna feel like playing that day, but, you know, it'll be fun and awesome. I play a lot of comfy, cozy games, you know, it'll be cool. But in the future, regardless of my computer games that exist, I will be setting up my Nintendo Switch to work on the PC, so I will be playing some Nintendo Switch games because, you know, Nintendo Switch is such an amazing console, and Nintendo is amazing at making video games, and they're always pumping out good games, which is not something that can be said for pretty much any other console. Then, of course, I made a bunch of commands on Twitch. I did activate some commands, but then I also was like, okay, we need to set up these ones in particular that aren't default settings, you know? So I added commands for my Twitch stream, and that's really cool. I'm glad that I have them now. That was something that I had to do in Stream Elements, so I definitely learned a lot because I had never set up commands before. I didn't know what they were or why anyone would use them, but now that I watch Twitch regularly, I really understand what they're for. And I'm glad that I could set them up for my Twitch channel. I know a lot of you guys are very used to YouTube and YouTube videos and probably don't watch a lot of live streams. I used to be like that too, and I think that live streams serve a different purpose than long form videos or shorts. Because like shorts you want to watch when you're like in between things waiting around, and then YouTube videos are like, you know, a nice solid video when you don't want to get distracted and you're not waiting around and you're just, this is a nice thing to watch. But Twitch is a good place to go if you're lonely. Like if you want company but no one's available. So like I watch Twitch streamers because they provide me with company. I don't watch big Twitch streamers, but There's a lot of streamers on Twitch that are there streaming and they'll talk to you about anything. And there's a lot of good jumping off points, and it's really relaxing to just have them playing in the background. It isn't like a forced social interaction, and it's very much, you can be social and talk if you feel like it. And as an extrovert that hates being alone, it's really great to have Twitch there to just talk to people. It's so cool seeing what everyone is doing and talking with everyone in the community and having such an interactive, close feeling with these people from all around the world. And it's such a nice feeling. And that's why I watch Twitch. And it would be really cool if other people were doing the same thing with my streams too. The very last step for setting up my Twitch stream was deciding when I should stream. Currently, I don't have a job, so I plan on streaming at Tuesday at noon. I plan on streaming on Tuesday at noon for about 4 hours. However, I am actively looking for a job. That is something that is extremely important, and I really need to find one. So if I have to have an interview that day, that stream time might change. But if nothing changes, I'm going to be streaming at noon on Tuesday, so I will catch you there. So if I don't have an interview, I will see you on Tuesday at noon. If there is an interview, I will update everyone on the Discord community about when the stream will be instead. But as far as I'm aware, I'm streaming on Tuesday at noon, and that's the time I will be streaming every week until I have a job. I'm really hoping that whole thing is just at a different time the very next week. I want to get a job as fast as possible. It's stressing me out a bit, actually. But regardless, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna comfy cozy stream. It'll be amazing. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you during the live stream or in the Discord community at some point in time, or in the comments of this YouTube video or another one. At any point in time, I will interact with you, because, you know, people are cool. People are awesome. Here's a video of snowing.
Yeah. I keep getting articles on my Google News about RuneScape players getting extremely rare items.
Oh, really? Why?
I don't know.
Huh.
It's like, this person spent this many hours getting a raccoon pet.
Oh, the raccoon. I don't know about the raccoon.
Or like, there was some other item last week too. The one I read this morning was about the raccoon.
Yeah, that's the agility. That's the thinking stuff.
Yeah, and it's always that formula for the title. Oh. Snowy! Snowy, look at me! Snowy, look at me! Yeah! You're doing so good, Snowy! Yeah! Snowy, look! Look! Yeah! Good girl! Good girl! It's in there, I swear. I'll give you another. I'm sorry.
She might find it. Oh, she found
I think she did. I'm giving her another anyways. Yeah. Okay. You're a good girl, Snowy. Yeah, I mostly get video game news on my phone. Like when I scroll to the right and then the news shows up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. My phone does that too.
Yeah. And I'd say like almost all the articles are about Stardew Valley and RuneScape right now.
That's funny. Why RuneScape though?
Probably because I keep clicking on them and reading them. I'm like,
Right.
oh.